What's up, guys? You know who it is. It's your boy Kenny with JDM Muscle, and we are back. So drift event number 2 just got over with, and overall I think it went really well. Starting to learn the car more and more. I was starting to build a little bit of confidence at the end, just because it was a whole new layout we have never ran before, and it was pretty tight. I couldn't get my handbrake to release, so I wasn't able to use it. So I was just trying to swing the car. Long story short, getting a little bit of confidence up, and as I'm coming late into a corner, I start to gas out, and where the debris and the dirt and everything was pushed to the outside of the track, I got into it, and just like quicksand, it had sucked me over, and I did hit a tire, one of those big tractor tires. I mean, it effed it up pretty decent, but I think for the most part, I kind of hit it at an angle, and the tire took most of it, so the door is bent a little bit at the bottom. You can see it's chipping paint. So I'm gonna try to knock that out. This is fiberglass, so maybe try to fix this a little bit of fiberglass, then have to paint that. And then luckily this panel's just pushed in, but since the car is gutted, I can just get in from the outside or inside, and I'm just gonna try to slowly bang it out till it's straight. So in all, I would say it's not too bad. We'll see what we can't clean up, and if anything, have to repaint. But as sad as I am, we knew that this was something that was gonna happen, possibly, or worse. But I still want to try to keep the car as good looking as possible, because as much as I want to enjoy drifting, I still want to respect my car and still drive my car, because I love the car itself. So this video is me basically just getting it straight. We're coming into grid life, so we're not going to drift again until the Kalamazoo competition, which is the 3rd week of June. So probably not a whole lot of posting on working on the car, but I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope that we can get this thing fixed, since it is an eyesore to me. All right, guys, well, first thing is first with this spot, as I want to fix it, try to pop this panel out, and of course touch up the paint again. First thing is, let's clean this spot up and see actually what we're working with, see how dirty it is, and let's just see if it's something that we can actually take care of ourselves, or if it's something just a little above what we can do. So first, I'm just going to, got some paint chipping. Let's just try to clean this all up and see what can actually come off the car before we start thinking too much. And I did bring a magic eraser, because damn, dude, they are magic. So first off, I always like to use leftover socks, whatever it may be. I've got some all-purpose cleaner. I'm just gonna soak it down and pray I can get as much as I can off. That way it doesn't look as bad, just in case if I can't take care of it, because in the end, it was a tire I hit, so I'm hoping that a lot of this just rubs off, being black from sliding into the tire. Now, I know not all of it's going to, but pretty quickly, guys, we can see that it's cleaning up pretty well. So I'm going to take a bunch of time and try to get all this off myself. So here we go. Let's just keep rubbing it. All in all, guys, looking pretty good so far, but not good enough to my specifications, so I'm gonna keep putting work in. So I magic erased and wiped the shit out of the quarter panel door and side skirt. I think it turned out pretty good for sliding into a 500-pound tire. Yeah, so from here, if you come up close, you can see some fiberglass issue. And then the door does have a crease on it now, right on the bottom. So I'm gonna try to bang it out with a hammer, try to straighten it out just a little bit. And then we'll touch this up, and this panel is pushed in a little bit, so I'm gonna get in from the inside and just try to. All right, guys, so I'm no body work expert, but the bottom of the door was pushed in a little bit right down here, so I have spent the last couple minutes rubber mallet just banging on it, trying to straighten it back out a little bit. And I do believe it's getting a lot better. It's starting to look straight. I just want to do it in one little spot a little bit more, and then right on the corner a little bit more. And then from there, it'll be getting inside the car and seeing if I can't push that quarter panel out just a little bit. And then I'll just have to touch up the paint, and we should be pretty good, guys. All right, guys, so I have the door sitting pretty well. I'm gonna try to zoom out a little bit. You can see that I've straightened it up pretty nice. It's sitting here nice. This fiberglass will need to get picked up and fixed a little bit, and then I'll have to touch everything up. but this piece right here is pushed in, so I'm gonna get inside the car, piece of wood, and try to slowly just straighten this back out a little bit. All right, guys, so now I honestly don't know if this is gonna work. I can see where it's pushed in. So I've got my rubber mallet and a piece of wood, and let's just slowly start hitting it, and hopefully I can push that panel out. All right, guys, so I'm gonna do little bits at a time, jump out and check it. That way I don't over push it. So I'm gonna do a couple hits, check it, do a couple hits, check it. Last thing I need to do is push it out farther than the rest of the All right, guys, I'm extremely happy with hammering it out. I think I got it pretty damn close for what it is. It's not gonna be perfect because, of course, it was pushed in. I'm gonna work on it as much as I can because you can see just this one spot all the way in is pushed in a little more, but I was able to push this over all out to try to match. This is pushed out, can't get it back in, but I'm not worried about the small little spot. But this is all good except for this one little spot in here by the crinkle of the car. But otherwise, I'm not too mad about it. I did just order touch-up paint. Paint code is red 526, so hot red. Nissan 300ZX, Nissan 240SX. All right, guys, so super great news. I ended up ordering some matched paint for the car. It's hot rod red. I have the code number I can give you as well if that's something you need. Code is 526, Nissan's 526 for a 1986 to 1994 300ZX or 240SX. So I'm pretty happy with how everything's looking right now, guys. I mean, the car will never be perfect back to where it was just because I did hit that tire, but I do have the red paint to at least touch up all the spots, so at least it doesn't look as bad. So I'm gonna touch up these first spots, and then where the door is rubbing, I'll end up doing later, where I don't have to close and open the door. But let's get to painting. I know this is gonna take a while, but I have patience and I love working on my car. So guys, the first coat I'm gonna do pretty lightly. I'm just dabbing it on there. And then once I get the first coat on, I'll let it dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go around and put another one on. And then at the end, I might touch with a little clear, just so everything sits nicely. I'm really excited, guys. I'm happy with how I got the dents out and everything as well as I could, as well as ordering this. I ended up ordering from Harpy Motors right off of Amazon. It said it was actually gonna be about 2 weeks out, and it showed up in about 3 days. I bought a ½ ounce of paint for $19.99, so 21 and some change. But it's pretty cool that they pre-mixed, and it shows right on the package all the different colors that it takes to get to Hot Rod Red, which is pretty sweet. All right, guys, so down here just trying to get all the lines and stuff. I've got one more spot to do, otherwise now it's time to tuck the car in the garage, open up the doors, and touch up all the white from where the door's been scraping, get all those spots, that way the car is looking as fresh as possible. I hope you guys can notice in the video that everything's getting touched up. I'm gonna go back over it more than once, that way the red can be a little bit darker. Alright guys, and just like that, another video is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This video is just making up of where I hit the tire, fixing the quarter panel, fixing the door, and trying to straighten everything out, and also ordering that paint from Harpy Motors, Hot Red, code 526, and touching up the car, which I ended up touching this whole area up. Let's open up the door. Guys, the door is looking pretty damn good. This was all stirred up from where the door over time has just hit this lower body panel and just kind of scuffed it up. So that is all touched up, looking sharp. So guys, I did end up going all the way around the car, touching up every little small spot I could. Why would I not when I have the paint? Let's get it looking as sharp as we can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, like, and comment. I'd love to drive with whoever's gonna be at the next event. From here, it is grid life for me. That is this upcoming weekend. Otherwise, I will not be drifting it. This weekend is also another Kalamazoo Drift event Sunday. I think once we get done with Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Grid, we're gonna head home a little bit early Sunday, come home, grab the car, load up, head straight to the track. Busy weekend, but guys, this is what summer is for. We want to continue to get better, and I want to show off the car. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Continue to support. I love it. Otherwise, peace out, and until next time.